sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. I've been waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. Sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. I've been waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I
BetUS, America's favorite sports book, where you can bet on everything, anytime. Sportsbook, casino, horse racing, live betting, and more. We have the best bonuses in the industry. That's right, get a 125% sign-up bonus. And to celebrate our 30-year anniversary, we are giving up to 30 risk-free bets, a truck, Super Bowl tickets, and more. Don't miss out. Play smart. Join now. BetUS, where the game begins.
Systems that have answers, and y'all certainly have that down in Miami.
What's up, y'all?
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? I'm listening to Tua on this Manningcast, man. I love Tua, but Tua one of the most awkward people alive, boy. Hey, who watching Tua on the Manningcast, man?
Something like that. And if you don't have an answer, it's like Tropic Thunder, the movie.
Are y'all watching this Manningcast, man?
Tua needs to be a host on this show. He's got movie references. He is speaking my language.
I think we got to break out the guitar, Tua. Where's that? What are you those for a show, or can you play those bad boys?
We also got Monday Night Football. I'll be hitting that too. But we're going to talk about the subject. I'm just watching this Tua on Manningcast, man. Hopefully y'all can hear it.
Rocky Top? They love Elvis. And Rocky Top.
Tua playing the guitar.
Okay.
Wait, Payne didn't like that. All right. Payne didn't like that.
I respect that.
Team PFF, I got you, Dre.
Florida State does not like that. Oh man. Let's see. I could play maybe.
What up, Soul?
Eric Clapton.
Let's go. Let's see it. Let's hear it. Wow.
Two on the strings. Ooh.
The Bengals jumped off sides. Really good as hard grass now.
Oh, I got this. Please, no. No one wants to hear you say
Keep going, Taylor. Keep going. You're perfect. Great job of using the cadence.
You need more than your cadence. Singing.
Hey, Tua Dice on the guitar, boy. Ooh.
I love it. I love it.
You guys are hilarious.
You don't sing also? You just play? I thought you were singing it. I thought you were busting it out.
Oh, you thought I was singing it? Oh, I that's why we had Peyton. Peyton was jamming.
Yeah.
We were waiting for the second verse with Eli.
Yes.
He's got nothing. He froze. Froze.
I had to.
Tua, we were talking about declaring Mike, and new Mike and being in control. The quarterback can make the mic.
Can y'all hear on my mic?
For the middle linebacker, for example, Ray Lewis telling Eli who the mic should be. That is not
happened one time to it. It happened one time where Ray Lewis said,
All right, cool.
The mic, someone else was
For those who can't hear.
And he was wrong. And so I never listened to him one time.
Yeah, but I think that's pretty intimidating.
Right. Yeah. Of course, you have to listen to Ray, right? Okay, sure, Mr. Lewis. Who do you want to be the mic? But like Jay Browning's doing a good job. I mean, Trevor's doing a good job. All you young quarterbacks, at least y'all are in control out there. Don't let the middle linebacker tell you how to set the protection. Eli, Jackson knows running the ball well. I think they do a good job, like the Dolphins. Their run game kind of mirrors their play action, right? They have all their runs. They have play actions off of that. Tua, that's a big part of y'all's game. That really puts the defense in a tough situation.
Definitely puts the defense in a tough situation. Let's see what
There's
you
a
want to
little
do.
motion also, not as much motion as Miami, what y'all do to them. Feels like every play y'all have the jet sweeps, the motions, the fake motions. So with that, you come to play actions, the run game, and everything with it. So you like all those motions to help you kind of like what the defense is doing?
Yeah, and do you like that back shoulder throw as well? You like on both of those. Yeah.
Oh, that back shoulder was awesome. That was beautiful. And then to Eli's question, yeah, it definitely helps. But then sometimes it can also hurt with some of the fast motions that we have with trying to see what the defense is doing, and then you send a quick motion and you snap it, and it's a totally different look. So, having to get reps at that during practice of the different looks you could potentially get off those.
Number 0.
Oh my God.
That's the old
Touchdown, Jags.
Packers play. 2 outside guys block. Ingram runs a little quick stick route. It's one of those cover 0 answers that Trevor talked about. Had the perfect play called at the right time. Trevor likes empty. You can see who's blitzing. You can see who's coming. Receivers, 2 guys blocking
Blocking on the outside. Yeah, great blocking on the outside. Nice play by Evan Ingram.
I felt like Tua was going to say that he liked the quick screen to Ingram right as Ingram was crossing the end zone. I'm waiting for that last-minute prediction.
Y'all hit the like button. It's just the beginning. For those who can't watch, y'all can hear Tua's time on Manning, Peyton, and Eli. Monday Night Football.
Thanks so much for coming on, man. See you next week. See you next week, man.
Thank you guys for having me. I appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate it.
You say see him next week. We play Monday night. Are we Monday Night Football? on. Let me turn this down now, and we'll get started on the stream. But hold on, are we Monday night? Oh, man, how did I not remember that? Hold on, let me see. Let me look at next week's. All right. New England, Pittsburgh, a snooze fest on Thursday. 1 o'clock game, Bengals, Colts, Browns, Jags. Ooh, that's Texans, Jets. I don't see no great games yet. Let me see. Carolina, Minnesota, Vegas, Seattle, San Francisco, Buffalo, Chiefs. Denver, Chargers. Not ain't gonna be good. Cowboys, Eagles. So the last two games. And Monday is Green Bay, New York. Oh, it's a doubleheader Monday. Interesting. Okay. Good to know. Yeah, I may not do that 1 o'clock slate. All right, man. Let's go ahead and get started, y'all. Thank y'all for your patience. Let's see here. We're gonna first and foremost, let's go ahead and knock out Tua's report card. Just in case I get too busy this week with Roundtable Sports. I had updated his report card earlier today. His grade actually went up, which is a beautiful thing. Tua's rocking and rolling this year, man. I just hope that he keeps it up in the back stretch. We'll find that out over the next few. Let me share my screen so you all can see. All right, window. All right, here we go. All right, so as you can see last week, here's Tua's grade across the board. I have him rated as a 95.1 in that game. As you can see, that is his third highest score all season. So he was a 95.1, which was an A. Just a phenomenal game by Tua. And let's just go to his overall score for the season. All right, so he went up from a 92, I think, 92 and a half last week to all the way up to a 93.4. So he got out of that A- range, and he's now working at an A. As you can see, we got green all the way across the board. We got some purple here, which is off the charts. The interceptions continue to be an issue, 0.69. Even though he did good this week, that was a positive that he got himself out of the, had a clean game. Hopefully he can keep up, not turning the ball over. I think Tua is okay with 12 in a season. Right now he's at 10. So hopefully he can have a few more games with no interceptions. That'll be dope. The run grade is always going to be low, but he didn't run the ball at all in this game. So that's why he didn't even get a score. That's why it's blacked out. But yeah, 93.4. 93.4 is Tua's season grade right now. Okay. Tua had a 91 PFF. Okay. He had a 91 PFF this week. That puts his season PFF at 90.2. Just phenomenal, man. So he keeps fluctuating every week between 1 and 5 for PFF. He was 4, then he went to 3, then back to 4, then to 2. So I think he might be 1 right now. I'm not absolutely sure. I'll have to go check it out. But yeah, man, he's doing an excellent job. Tua, I'll just keep saying it to y'all. Keep up the good work. This is the type of play that you want from your quarterback. If we can get this consistently, it's all you need, baby. It's all you need is play like this on a consistent basis. This is phenomenal. As long as we don't have a collapse late, this is going to be all good, man. Tua just keep over that target of 85, and I think he will, y'all. I think he will. He'd actually have to have like 3 of the worst games possible just to even threaten that. And I don't think that's going to happen. I really don't. All right. So there you have it. Just wanted to share his year-to-date grade so far. And again, he's doing a great job. Now, just FYI, getting into this game that's going on right now, I'm shocked at the Bengals, man. Browning actually playing some football tonight. I don't know if y'all noticed that. Trevor doing his thing too. But Browning acting like he been been a quarterback. We'll see if he can maintain, but he's 14 for 15 and 148 yards. So Browning is actually cooking right now. I don't know if y'all noticed that. All right. All right, real quick. This stream, though, is about how Tua Tagovailoa can win MVP even if Tyreek breaks the record. When we talk about the MVP award, a lot of that has to do with, the best player in the NFL, obviously, right? And quarterbacks get a heavier weight regardless of what impact players do, unless they do something special, break a record, triple crown type stuff, those type of things. And right now, everybody has Tyreek as the front runner over Tua, but neither of them are the front runners. There's some people can argue there's 2 or 3 players above them in the MVP race, and I like to use Dak Prescott as an example. Dak Prescott is playing technically slightly, barely better football than Tua for the season so far. Now, Tua has 200 more yards than him on the season. And when you look at it, that's pretty much averaging out about 17 more yards a game per season. But Dak has the exact same completion percentage. Dak Prescott has more touchdowns, less interceptions by half, by the way. And also a higher passer rating. You also got guys like Christian McCaffrey. I'm going to tell you now, if Debo never got hurt, he would have been in the conversation. And I told y'all Debo was the engine to that team, just like Tyreek for us. It's just the way the system works. Now that Debo's back, look what they're doing. Debo was out, they lose 3 straight. Debo come back, they beating the best teams in the league, blowing them out. I try to tell everybody Debo is the engine to that team, not McCaffrey. McCaffrey going to get his numbers, but Debo doing all of those motions just like Tyreek does, confusing the defense. Now you got to worry about McCaffrey, and if you attack McCaffrey, you get Debo. And they're physical too. They're physical as well. They got 2 physical guys. We ain't got no physical guy. Tyreek or Waddle, they ain't physical. Tyreek will avoid contact better than anybody in the NFL. Oh, let me get out of bounds. I don't need to make sure 2 yards. Tyreek will preserve his health above anything. Okay? We don't have the physicality like San Francisco, but that's also why I'm going to tell you now, San Francisco is the Super Bowl favorites right now. Okay? Then you look at Purdy on the other hand. Some people are going to say, well, put Purdy in that conversation too. And some people are like, no, but why not? Why not? Why wouldn't Brock Purdy be in the conversation? Matter of fact, makes me want to look up Purdy stats too. Purdy, I mean, for the season, he actually has a higher completion percentage than Dak and Tua by 0.1. He's at 70.2. He has 200 yards less than Tua, around the same touchdowns and 4 less interceptions, and his passer rating is higher than Dak and Tua's. And now he has the sample size. So honestly, a lot of people going to be looking at Purdy like, A lot of people are going to be looking at Purdy like, hey, Purdy is doing it too. Somebody said, didn't Purdy get hurt this year? He's played every game. He's played every game. I'm looking at it now. Purdy has played every game. So there are a lot of people who can be in the MVP right now. But this is why I think Tua could win the MVP. It's going to depend on these last 5 games, and particularly the last 3. You get a head-to-head with Lamar Jackson and you win and you have a career day. You get a head-to-head with Dak Prescott, another candidate, and you win and you have a career day. And you get a head-to-head with Josh Allen and you redeem that loss earlier in the season and you have a career day and you bounce them from the playoffs and elevate us to the number 1 seed. You will win the MVP. Now, whether or not that's going to happen is a different story. But you will win the MVP. You take care of you take care of the Titans, you take care of the Jets. And by the end of that, you'll have 4,000 yards. And in the last 3 games, average 350 yards a game, get you about 3 touchdowns each game, and don't turn the ball over, you will win the MVP. Tua Tagovailoa will win the MVP. He'll end up with about 35 touchdowns, maybe 12 interceptions, because I'll still give him 2 on the rest of the season. And he'll have over a 70% completion percentage if he maintains. His passer rating is going to skyrocket even more, and he would have beaten good competition, and he closed the season out at the end of the season in December and January strong going into the playoffs, and he knocked off Josh Allen, he knocked off Dak Prescott, and he knocked off Lamar Jackson. Tua winning the MVP. Now, that's a big ask. It's a big ask, but he can win it if he do that. Anything short of that, he ain't gonna win it. Let's be honest, man. Anything short of that, he's not gonna win it. Highly unlikely. Because of everybody else and what they got in front of them. Purdy out here against the best team in the NFL, throwing over 300 yards, 4 touchdowns with no picks against the Eagles. And then go compare Tua versus the Eagles. So that's what it's going to take. That's what it's going to take. It's possible, not likely, but he can be an MVP. That's all I'm saying. So I'm not going to discount it, but that's what it's going to take. What do y'all think? Let me know in the chat. You think Tua can do that? You think in the last 5 games he could put that together? What do y'all think? Do you think in the last 5 games he can come up with 1,500 yards? In the last 5 games he can rack up maybe 15 touchdowns? In the last 5 games he can get out with only maybe 2 interceptions? Time will tell. Jermaine said Purdy's PFF is 83.6 and Tua is 90.2. So we're looking at a 7-point difference. Hey, and those things, man, they fluctuate. Around this time last year, Tua's PFF was about a 90, but he ended the season at like 83 or 84 or 82 or something like that. And that's why those last games at the end, them last 3, Tua got to maintain. You don't want to start chunking away at your PFF and dragging it down like you did last year. But it'll be interesting. But I ain't going to lie to y'all. I got them as the Super Bowl favorites right now, the San Francisco 49ers, because they're the most physical team. They have arguably the best weapons. They got a quarterback who's playing mistake-free and with those weapons looking easy and putting up numbers. Their defense is solid, even though they give up things at times, but their defense overall is still solid. And again, above all, they're physical. Their weapons are physical. So when you're getting shut down, think about the games that we lost against the great teams. If our weapons were just a little more physical, we can break through some of that stuff. We're finesse, not physical. Our defense is a little more physical now, but on the offensive side of the ball, you need that physicality. Look how many tackles McCaffrey and Debo be breaking full speed. Our guys don't even want to be touched full speed because they go flying. That's why I'm telling you, Tyreek on them crossers, he can go get 5 more yards every time. But what does he do? He just tiptoe out of bounds. All right, let's go to the next play. And I get that, making a business decision in which right now we definitely got to take that. As the Bengals tie the ball game with another Mixon touchdown. And Browning is absolutely cooking, 17 of 19, 178. Jags better not play around. They're going to mess this up. And I ain't talking about the Dolphins being number 1, even their division. It ain't so far-fetched with the Texans and the Colts right behind them. They better be careful. They better be careful because I'm looking. It is not far-fetched. The Jacksonville Jaguars lose this game. They only one game up over the Houston Texans. They're only one game up over the Indianapolis Colts. This is interesting. I told y'all 11 wins. You got to get 11 wins this year to get in. It look like it's going to be real hard. Otherwise, you're going to need about 11 to get in, man. Purdy destroyed the Dolphins last year as a rookie. Yeah. TD, do you think the second time around for workout, do Dolphins sign Reuben Foster? I mean, but why? You know, I know they worked him out again, but why? It's a lot of people sitting on the couch and stuff. It's like, why? I need to get this injury report, though, because I still want to see what's going on with these injuries. Niners really talking in chat. Karma gonna come. Yeah, I mean, the only thing sideline the 49ers is our injuries. But we got to hope that we can get out alive with our own injuries. That we can survive the season, you know, avoiding our own injuries. Is Armstead okay? I don't know. We got to wait on like Tuesday or Wednesday to get an injury report to see where everything stands. TD wife, Cowboys will give Dolphins their first home loss. It's possible. It's possible, but you know what? Let's play the game. I just need to get one of them victories. See, the Cowboys can be beat. You know, they just know how to put up points, though. That's the only thing with the Cowboys. Can we hold their offense down? You know, because I think they're getting better and better offensively as time goes. And then when you look on the other game, Baltimore, they could be beat too. But what version of Baltimore are you going to get? Are you going to get the version that beat the Lions, or are you going to get the version that lose to one of the worst teams, you know? What version are you going to get? That's what that's about. Dre asking me to do team PFF. I got you, man. I got you. I mean, I'll do that real quick because I ain't going to be that long tonight. All right, so here, Tua's actually third on quarterbacks PFF. He's third. Let me remove this banner so you can see. All right, there you go. Tua's actually third right now in PFF. Tyreek Hill still number one, obviously. Waddle seventh. Raheem Mostert third. Moving up. Connor Williams still number one. Robert Hunt number 5. He moving up. That value going up and up. Armstead been falling a little, but he's still first quartile. The top 25%. Austin Jackson is in the second part, you know, second quartile of the NFL. Kendall Lamb is in the second quartile. Liam Eichenberg, never mind. 32nd out of 39 is fourth quartile. That's bad for Eichenberg. Lester Cotton in the fourth quartile. Barely. Isaiah Wynn is fourth quartile. Durham Smythe, fourth quartile. Julian Hill, second to worst in the league. All right, let me go to the defense. Eli Apple, fourth quartile. Jalen Ramsey is 10th now in the league, so he's coming down a little bit. He was third, now he's 10th. He did give us some catches and stuff in front of him. Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you, I want to see Jalen Ramsey against good teams. See what he do. Kader Kohu, second quartile. X is in 12. He's in the bottom of the third quartile, almost fourth. Deshaun Elliott, first quartile. Interesting. Holland, number 1 in the NFL. Van Ginkel, first quartile, one of the top players. David Long, second quartile. Jerome Baker, third quartile. Zeeler, technically second quartile, but it still ain't good. Raekwon Davis, third quartile. Well, technically, the bottom of third, almost fourth. Christian Wilkins, first quartile, but they still got to be better than that, Wilkins. Bradley Chubb is first quartile. That's pretty nice, 12th. And Jalen Phillips, 20th, first quartile. So, yeah. Andrew Van Ginkel is 6th. He's first quartile. Trevor dropped it and then puts up a dud, and they can't catch it. Wow, 4th and 9, so they're going to get the Bengals a punt. Let's see if the Bengals take it to halftime and try to do something. How he dropped that, it was so badly underthrown, he was trying to come back to it and couldn't get it. Trying to come back to it, but couldn't get it. Wow. But yeah, there you have it. There are your PFF grades. TD, if Tua wins the MVP, is he better than Herbert? That means he played better than Herbert that year. He performed better than Herbert that year. Again, I don't like this notion of being better than someone. Honestly, it'd be unfair. Those conversations are always unfair because look at what Herbert did his rookie year. What Herbert did his rookie year is better than any year Tua's ever had. But we're just going to say, hey, Tua, off of the soul of that, Tua just had a great season, better than Herbert, that he's better. And that's not to say he's not better than, but I just believe Herbert is more talented. Is Tua playing better? Yeah, absolutely. You know, I wouldn't know unless I saw Herbert in Miami under center with Tyreek and Waddle. I wouldn't know. And people say, oh, he got weapons. Ain't nobody Tyreek and Waddle. Ain't nobody Tyreek. So I don't know. But at the end of the day, the most important thing is Tua's playing great football. And that's what should matter most. And he needs to maintain that and keep it up. We'll see if he does. Tua needs to win the Super Bowl. I mean, what quarterback doesn't? Every quarterback does. You know, TD, you think there's a scenario where we move off of Tua? Yeah, there is, but I think we've put ourselves in a chokehold. It is what it is. You got to roll with him. You know, like if knock on wood, if Tua got hurt tomorrow and out for the season, running back again, fifth, you see what I'm saying? You're gonna run it back again anyway. You know, so if we go to the playoffs and get bounced in the first round and lose by 30, you're gonna run it back again. Even though the team may not be as good, you done put yourself in that situation. You got a 5th-year option on them that's guaranteed. I mean, what you want to do? I mean, it is what it is. You're going to pay him too and lock him in long term. You stuck. Matter of fact, he got paid if he got hurt if he was to get hurt now and he was done for the season, and we don't do nothing special and we lose in the first round again, you probably still got to pay him. Luckily, it might be at a discount, but you have to pay him. Now I don't want Tua to get hurt, but I am all about discounted Tua, though. I feel real good if we had a discounted Tua. If we had a Tua making $30 million a year, for 5 years, $30 million each. Oh, I can live with that because I think you can figure out a way to maintain, you know, enough around them. That's still another 2-3 players that, you know, can hold it down on the O-line or something. But if you're talking 50 million and all of that, then I just don't believe in our future. That's why I want us to do it now. I don't believe we can sustain that. Because when Tyreek's gone, you ain't finding another Tyreek Hill, ladies and gentlemen. And even if you did, you just hit the lottery. You talk about the rarest thing ever. It's one of the most highly unlikely things. And I don't know how long Tyreek going to want to be running these routes. And the way he talking, next year might be it. So, yeah, at least that's just how I feel. And then guess what? If Tyreek's gone and Tua's still lighting it up and playing like an MVP, then he proved his career gonna be goated. His career is gonna definitely be one of the top 10 quarterbacks all time. If he's, winning, a Super Bowl or deep playoff runs without a Tyreek. So, yeah, we'll see. TD put any quarterback with Tyreek, it would be good. Even as a Dolphin fan, I'm saying this. Well, also, if you're in an offensive system that's going to be centered around him. The passing game is centered around Tyreek. I think we all can agree with that and see that. It's centered around Tyreek. Run that wheel route, that flat, and that slant, and keep on checking down to other people, bludgeoning them until they step up, and then we hit Tyreek. It's centered around him. If you want to take him away, then you're giving us something else. If you want to take the underneath away, now I'm going to let Tyreek be Tyreek. It's centered around him, but you need a special player like him to be able to do this stuff. Like that pass he caught yesterday, that controversy on whether it was a good throw or not, who cares? He the only one that's going to make that catch in the NFL. He the only one going to make that catch. Only 5 players in the NFL would track it down. And he about the only one that'll make it. So, yeah. But the beautiful thing is we got time now. We got plenty of time to continue to watch how things unfold. Clyde said, good job tonight on AFC Roundtable. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man. Daniel Lorenzo said, I know you always say time will tell. How much has time told you and surprised you with what Tua has done so far for this season? Honestly, Daniel, if you go back, I don't, it depends on like, were you rocking with us 5 years ago, 4 years ago? If you go back, I always said time would tell, but you also have to understand my thought process on our team. I said that Tua won't make it in Miami. He won't be a franchise quarterback. One of the main reasons I said that is because I didn't think that he would make it long enough to year 4 to even get a chance. But I also told you Tua is a year 3 guy. If Tua's going to play good at all, it's going to be in year 3. My thing is I didn't think he would make it past year 2 because of all of our pursuits of other quarterbacks. And he wasn't looking good. I felt that Stephen Ross wanted a Super Bowl so bad, he's going to pull a trigger and trade Tua. He's going to pull the trigger on one of them other guys and trade Tua. I was one of the main people saying if he ever is good, it's going to be in year 3. And sure enough, in year 3, he was. But I also stand by what I say of we had to create a system. I told y'all the only way Tua could be a franchise quarterback, you got to recreate Alabama. And you can't find a team in the NFL recreating Alabama more than Miami other than San Francisco. the weapons you have. You're going to have to make sure these guys got the ultimate separation, which we're top 3 in the NFL in separation. Probably number 1. I saw something 3 weeks ago that said our separation was by far more than anybody else. I said you got to recreate Alabama. You'd have to recreate Alabama. And I didn't think it was possible to recreate Alabama in the NFL. But the thing that I underestimated was how many young players we brought in on rookie deals. You know, you can go through any NFL roster. Starters, go through the NFL in the great teams, right? In the first 3 to 4 years of someone's career, out of the 22 starters on the team, most teams don't have more than 7 starters. Within the first 4 years of their career, most teams don't have more than 7 or 8 starters. And when you look at the Dolphins, Hunt, Jackson, Eichenberg, I can count another one based off all the playing time, but I'll leave it alone because Armstead and Connor. I'll leave that alone. Waddle, A-Chain, Mostert is out of that now. Okay. Defense is really, well, Tua, obviously. And go on the defensive side of the ball. Javon Holland. What's his name? Jalen Phillips, Christian Wilkins. Am I missing any? Oh, on the defense, whether you want to count Nick Needham or Kohu, I don't know. Whatever one you want to count. Jones. And last year, you could add 2 more. But yeah, 12. That's 12. Most teams don't have that. That's why we're even able to have the contracts we have now. So look at all the rest of the guys. 8, 9, well, if that's 12, and there's 22 starters, 10 other guys. Let's count the other 10, right? X getting money. Ramsey getting money. Armstead getting money. Connor 1 year, but his money for his position. Centers don't get paid that much, but for his position, it is. Tyreek getting money. Chubb getting money. Zeeler signed his new deal, getting money. I get money. At the position, it ain't big money, but it's better than what you would have had if it was a young player. David Long in the middle. I'm short too, and that's because it's the tight end, but he ain't getting much money. And Raheem Mostert, he ain't getting much money. There you have it right there. Well, technically, Alec Ingle, fullback, the money he got, that's getting money. He got his contract. For a fullback, he getting money. All the other guys getting money. Now go through the rest of the NFL and you show me 10 guys on the roster plus 4 first-round picks getting money. You don't have it. You can't find that in the NFL. That's why we're able to do what we got to do now. It's a beautiful thing, but here's where the problem comes. Here's where the issue comes. Now you got 12 players in a 2-3 year span that got to get their money. And then you got to let the other guys go and hope that you replace them with good players. But the other guys you got that's on the big money now, some of these guys are great generational top players. You're not going to just snap your fingers and replace them. You're going to give these young guys their money. And now you got to say, hey, how can we replace the young guys now without even having many draft picks? It don't happen. We're about to have this is the best our team will ever be. That's all I'm saying to y'all. This is the best we'll ever be. So whatever we show this year and next year, don't expect it to be any better in the future. I don't care what you do. Don't expect it to be any better. You could lose Tyreek and go get the best left tackle in the league to replace Armstead. It's still less because you ain't got Tyreek no more. You could lose Jalen Ramsey and go out there in the league and go get the best middle linebacker in the league. You ain't got the boundary anymore. However you want to look at it, 2 years from now, all of the money that's dedicated to those guys that I just named, these young guys will be owning that money. And now you got to say, who did we replace? This is going to paint the picture for y'all. 3 years from now, who took over for Xavier Howard? Who took over for Jalen Ramsey? Who took over for Teron Armstead? Who took over for Tyreek Hill? Who took over for Bradley Chubb, who will be in his 4th year, which we probably ain't going to keep on with the money? Who took over for Zeeler? Who took over for all of these players that I'm naming to you right now? Who took over for them? And whoever did take over for them, what are the odds that they're going to be just as good or better? The players I just named, it's going to be hard to find just as good. You could go in next year's draft and have the number 6 overall pick. You ain't finna draft Tyreek Hill. And the Miami Dolphins ain't finna have no top draft pick for a while. You're not drafting no Tyreek Hill. You're not drafting Tyreek Hill. You're not drafting Teron Armstead. You're not drafting the next Xavier Howard and Jalen Ramsey and Bradley Chubb late in the first round or later. Now you might luck out on 1 or 2 and be like, oh yeah, we did. But how many? So the point of the matter is, it's the best roster you're ever going to have. So how is our team going to look? Or are we going to sit back and complain about what we don't have around our quarterback then? Knowing that was just a temporary situation, that the way the climate of the NFL is now, every team with a rookie quarterback gets to take advantage of it until they get their money. It ain't going to never get back to the better side of it. It ain't ever getting back to the better side of it. Please show me the quarterback in the NFL right now that's off of their rookie year and all of a sudden they got back to the better side. Please show me. Show me. Show me. Show me the quarterback in the NFL that's on the better side now. That ain't as shaky as anybody. Purdy on small money. I mean, how much money Brock Purdy making? Purdy getting pennies, so you can't say Purdy. They in a perfect situation in San Francisco. They still got multiple years of Purdy with a low money. You can't say Burrow. This was Burrow's opportunity this year and next year. After that, Burrow's money about to hit like a mug. You can't say Burrow. Now, the good thing about Burrow, why you want to roll with him, is because he did more with less. He got to the Super Bowl with less, with a bad O-line and stuff. That's the only guys you want to spend money on. They showed you they could put at least a little bit of carrying on their back. Not that they'll do it all the time, but there's times they can elevate to the point of putting a little bit on their back. So I'm still waiting. Name the quarterback. Lamar, I would have loved to say Lamar, but technically his money ain't kicking in. And on top of his money not kicking in, he still can't even get over the hump, even when he was making peanuts. But that had a lot to do with injuries. So Lamar actually, believe it or not, got a 2-year window this year and next year as well. After that, his money finna hit hard for them. Yeah, I'm watching the game. So has anybody named the quarterback yet? Dak Prescott on route? Dak Prescott been on route for 8 out of the 10 years he done been in the league. And what has been the end result? First round bounce, second round best case scenario. And the only reason they did that last year is because he restructured his contract for an extension, which gave them relief immediately, but it's about to hurt them in the long run. And they had to move on from Zeke. So has anybody named a quarterback in the NFL who's gotten over that hump? They don't exist. I've been studying this since Russell Wilson. I've been studying it. I made a bold hypothesis, educated guess back with what's his name? Russell Wilson. I told y'all. Only way you got a shot is you got to put a death sentence for your franchise 5 years later, like the Eagles did. Go look at Jalen Hurts' contract. Technically, his contract looked like a 10-year deal. Jalen Hurts is getting paid for 5 years, but he's a cap hit for 10 years. So basically what they're doing is saying, we're about to have the biggest window ever of 5 years. Well, technically 3 more after this year because that 5th year still is a hard hit. But the other years, they could cut him and he'll be counting 30 and 40 million against the cap. So you could do it if you want to basically tell your franchise, hey guys, we're going to carve out a 4-year window, but then after those 4 years, for 3 consecutive years, we're going to be strapped with cash. We're not going to have much. So no matter whatever the makeup of the team is, we're not going to be spending as much because to make it better because we're operating at a big deficit without even having a quarterback under contract. So imagine being a $30 million cap hit plus they re-sign you. You about to have quarterbacks 3 years from now that's counting against the cap for 70 and 80 million. Look at Deshaun Watson. I think that man got a $70 million cap hit on one of these years coming up early, like next year or the year after. It's getting crazy out here, man, with how they doing the contracts just to carve out a window. Deshaun Watson next year, his cap hit is $64 million. The year after that, $64 million. And the year after that, $64 million. No lie. And even in that year, he'd still have more dead cap. Deshaun Watson will be $64 million against the cap for the next 3 years. And Jalen Hurts, 4 years from now, I'm telling you, when they if they re-up his contract again, this man could literally be accounting for $80 million against the cap. Only because they push dead money to the future. So they gonna have to do his new contract plus the dead money and be double capped hit. So anyway, man, I say all that to say this. This is the best we're going to have. And if y'all don't see that, you got to take advantage of this opportunity as Jamar Chase look like he's going for 80-yard touchdown, and he gets it. That is a 76-yard touchdown for Jamar Chase. Browning is lighting it up. 19 for 21, 261 yards in the touchdown. The man only got 2 incompletions. Browning better than Tua. I'm just saying. He playing, y'all asking me, is Tua better than Herbert now? Is Browning better than Tua now? Because this is how y'all grade it. Oh, man, I'm just messing with y'all, by the way. This is crazy. And you know what? See, the Jags going to make the playoffs regardless. But the crazy thing is, it's giving the Bengals life. It's giving the Bengals life in the AFC. Now the Bengals are a favorite to win right now. This is crazy. Oh, the Miami Dolphins will have the number 1 seed. Hey, dude, what's up with that spoiled, self-righteous Patriots fan on the AFC East roundtable thing? Dude needs to settle down. Ridiculous. It's his personality, man. He's just having his fun. Having his fun, man. TD, stop the ads. YouTube pushing ads, and I don't click a button saying, hey, give me an ad right now. I know YouTube gives you an ad when you first start. If they giving you more than YouTube pushing them in. I know YouTube love to do this in December too, when sports marketing is at its highest. I benefit from it, obviously, but yeah. Yeah. I think he's talking about Bet US. Is that what you're talking about? I only push it once every show. So that can't be what he's talking about. But since you bring it up.
Bet US, America's favorite sports book, where you can bet on everything anytime. Sportsbook, casino, horse racing, live betting, and more. We have the best bonuses in the industry. That's right, get a 125% sign-up bonus. And to celebrate our 30-year anniversary, we are giving up to 30 risk-free bets, a truck, Super Bowl tickets, and more. Don't miss out. Play smart. Join now. Bet US, where the game begins.
Just saying, your boy got to get paid. 6 kids, a family of 8. Therefore, thank you for those who donate. Appreciate you, all right? TD, stop it. The coach said Tua is a master at distributing the ball. Whatever the coach say, whatever Tua say, whatever Tyreek say, whatever the coach say, and whatever makes you happy, by all means, I agree. I don't argue with people. I think I'm getting better and better not arguing with people. I ain't argue. I'm gonna give you my take, and it is what it is. I ain't gonna argue with people. TD, if you had to play someone in the first round, who would be? Let me pull up the playoff standings and tell you my preference. Let's do that. Give me a second. Let me standings. NFL standings. Yeah, let me tell you, because I got a list of teams that I ain't worried about. I wouldn't mind playing. It ain't even that big of a deal to me. And I'm gonna even go with people that's still in the hunt too. Teams that are still in the hunt. So let's do it. Come on, what's taking so long? Give me a second. League. Jaguars in trouble, though. I will say that. Browning out here lighting them up. Give me a second. I don't know why this thing be taking forever. Nice throw by Trevor Lawrence. Jeez. All right, here we go. All right, let's go all the way down to the teams that are still in contention. I don't respect any team with 7 losses, just the 6-loss teams. I don't mind playing the Bengals. We'll beat them. Buffalo, I don't want to play. I do not want to see Buffalo in the playoffs. I don't care if it's home or away. And, of course, Dolphin fans, nobody scared of Buffalo. Yeah, whatever. I don't want to see Buffalo. I don't care about Denver. I'm not concerned about them. The Texans, I'm not concerned about the Texans either. I know that we can beat the Texans. I'm not concerned about the Colts. I know we can beat them. I'm not concerned about the Browns. I know we can beat them. Pittsburgh, I know we can beat them. Kansas City will have a top 4 seed, so we won't play them in the first round. In Jacksonville, we could beat them. We could beat everybody. only team I would be worried about in the first round literally is Buffalo. If they sneak into the wild card with the 6, 7 seed, like I said on the round table, and we end up with the 2nd seed, that's why I want number 1, and we about to be number 1. Number 1 is going to come down to the Baltimore Ravens game. Maybe. We still got to beat the Cowboys too. But yeah, the only team that I'm concerned about in the first round is Buffalo. Everybody else, let's do it. That's only because we're not going to see Ravens in the first round. We're not going to see the Chiefs in the first round. And all the other teams, I'm not worried about. We'll beat them. Second round, we'll see one of those other teams, and here we go. Got to do something. CD, did you see Tua on Manningcast? Oos was nervous as hell at first. Fins up. Yeah, I saw him, man. Tua just, like, he's just kind of socially awkward. But I ain't going to lie. Yeah, Tua got them chords. Tua was on that guitar, boy. I said, hey, boy, Tua smooth on that guitar. Y'all heard him on them strings, boy. Hey, I give it to him. Tua goated Tua goated. Tua was rocking that boy, man. I give him that. I give him that all day, boy. I'm telling you. See, I'm matured too. The old me would have been on Twitter right now, Tua practicing on the guitar instead of his craft. Trolling the heck out of people. But I'm matured. I've stopped a lot of that trolling on Twitter. Oh, man. Hey, but yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, I'm like, real talk. He was doing his thing on that guitar. He was doing his thing, like, real talk. He was actually doing his thing. Like, it sounded amazing. Man. And I like that because it tells you, in his off time where he's putting his focus and doing things like that and, settling in. Yeah, man. Yeah, he better than Herbert on the guitar. I know that much. TD trolling. No, I ain't trolling about his guitar for real. I was impressed. I was like, that's dope. I love hearing what he was doing on the guitar. I was like, yeah, man, I like that, bro. Yeah, hey, I actually really liked it. Like, no troll. All troll aside, like, real legit. Yeah. Ravens got to play us. 49ers and Jags still. Yeah, for sure. It's just that it don't matter if you get a head-to-head and you lose to them. If the Ravens beat us and lose to the 49ers, they still own the tiebreaker because of head-to-head. Now you got to hope the Jags beat them, but then if the Jags beat them, the Jags will catch up. The Jags got an easy schedule. So, and the Ravens are the only game that they win. So if Miami wants the number 1 seed, you can't lose to Baltimore. You lose to Baltimore, I don't see a possibility of getting the number 1 seed unless one of them 2 teams collapse. And that's even if the Jags lose tonight. Because if the Jags lose tonight, we in Baltimore beat us, we'll be begging for the Jags to beat Baltimore. And then that's going to put the Jags back over us. So I'm going to be honest. It's just a matter of you better beat the Jags. It'll be interesting, man. It's going to come down to the wire. But this week right here, I'm going to tell you the games that got playoff implications. The first game that got playoff implications is the Pittsburgh game. They play the Patriots. They're going to win and go 8-5. They're going to be coming up a little bit. And they'll still be behind Baltimore, but they coming up. Then you got Bengals Colts. That's interesting. Colts win, they 8-5. Colts lose, and the Bengals win tonight. And then the Bengals 7-6. But I ain't worried about them. So the Colts winning is tough. Then you got Cleveland and Jacksonville. Honestly, the crazy thing is you probably want to root for Cleveland, but then Cleveland is another step up. This weekend right here is going to make the whole landscape nasty. Baltimore Rams, Houston Jets. The Houston going to beat the Jets. That right there is going to get them to 8 wins. Everybody climbing. Jags driving right now, by the way. Man, what else? And then that Buffalo Kansas City game, Chiefs win. That's tough. Buffalo win. They still in it. That's the thing. I just don't want Buffalo to make the playoffs. We can talk all high and mighty and bad all we want. I ain't trying to see Buffalo in no first round. We could be the typical Dolphin fan. Oh, I ain't worried about Buffalo. Yeah, all right. All right. Then the Chargers, Denver. You don't want Denver to keep winning? We going to beat Tennessee. Ain't even a question. So this week got a lot of implications, man. This week has a lot of playoff positioning. Then you only got 4 games left. And then it's crazy in the AFC. It's crazy in the AFC. Like, when you think about it, truth be told, there are 10 teams that's still in it in the AFC. 10 teams still in it. 10. That's why I told you you're going to need 11 to get in. You're going to need 11 to get in. I mean, it might be a 10-win team that gets in. Maybe. Depending on how nasty it gets at the end. A 10-win team might squeak in depending on how nasty it gets. Now, let me tell y'all one benefit for us with Buffalo not getting in. See, Buffalo got to win out. This is the reason why Buffalo's in trouble. They already got 5 conference losses. Buffalo already got 5 conference losses. They in trouble when it comes to the conference. Nah, I don't think a 9-win team is going to get in, T-Rich. What you're saying is, in the last 5 games, in order for a 9-win team to get in, what you're saying is you're basically saying in the last 5, the bottom teams can have a losing record and they'll get in. Because there are 7-win teams right now that ain't in the playoffs, like the Texans. And a 9-win team would basically mean that all they got to do is go 2-3 and they may get in. I don't think so. I think the minimum is going to be 10. Who can go 4-1 and who can go 3-2? Those 6, I think 11 to get you in, but now that everybody's bunched up at the top and they fighting each other, it might be 10 because they were killing each other. Oh my gosh, he just caught the touchdown. They had a pick and it came out his hand and they caught the touchdown. Wow. Hey, this is a little shootout. This game a little crazy right now. This game going ham right now. Y'all see this? And he in. Ooh. But did he have possession before he went out? I think that might come back. He didn't really secure the possession until he was kind of out. He had the ball, but it was moving until he was out. Oh, that's so close. It's a tough call. No, he's in, TD. I mean, all right. I'm just saying. It's going to be an interesting replay to see what they decide. It was just moving to me. All right, they confirmed it. That's a good touchdown. Interesting. A tie ball game. Man, this is a crazy game. Rice. Fox Ingram. And Brown. Yeah, this is interesting. All right, I hit my Jamar Chase and Trevor Lawrence parlay on sleeper, so I hit that already tonight. Do I have a chance to hit another one? Let me see. I need 3 more catches from Chase. Trevor Lawrence to throw for another 25 yards. I can get to 25 yards. I can get 3 Chase catches. But can Travis Etienne get 34 more rushing yards? He behind. He's behind. We'll see. We'll see. I was so nervous watching Tua on the Manningcast cast, but he's still goated. Why were you nervous, T Rich? T Rich, why was you nervous watching Tua on the Manningcast? Be honest with the people. I want to know why you were nervous. Oh. Please, T Rich, and no, just why were you nervous? LOL, it was giving me anxiety. But why? I want to know detailed. Why was it giving you anxiety? And be honest. Like I already know what you mean, but be honest. I want to hear it from you. I want to hear it from you. Why was it giving you anxiety? That's very interesting for you to say that. Very interesting for you, T Rich, to say that because you obviously own to something, but nobody would ever come out their mouth and say it. It hurt his MVP chest. Why? Oh my gosh, I can't deal with T Rich. Why? Why would it hurt his MVP chances, man? Oh my gosh, I can't. T Rich got me laughing. Oh, people won't love him the way he came off. How did he come off, though? How did he come off? He was nice, respectful, well-mannered. How did he come off, T Rich? Oh my gosh, man. Tua's my guy, man. TD, stop laughing at Tua. I ain't laughing at Tua. I'm laughing at T Rich being honest, even though he's still coming a little bit short of what he want to say, but he just can't say it, man. Nobody can say it. And you don't even know what it is you want to say, but you know whatever it is you want to say, you can't say. No, you know whatever you don't know what to say, you can't say anyway. He said, I'm done, hello. Oh my gosh, did he just throw an interception? Did Tyler Boyd just throw an interception? Oh. Oh my gosh. All right, man. You done, T Rich. I give you that, bro. We're gonna end that. Tyler Boyd just threw an interception. That is crazy. That is crazy what we just saw. And that's probably gonna mess up my whole little parlay thing. Cause now I don't know if Trevor Lawrence is gonna really be throwing the ball. Can't make this up. Mm. Boy, oh boy. That is wild what just happened, though. Wide receiver passes never work. This is true. This is true. Trevor, Ridley, out at the 1. Nice stop, but it's 3rd and goal now. Here we go, 3rd and goal. And he couldn't get it. 4th and goal. They're going to have to kick a field goal. Jags better take them points and don't play them games. They better not play these games. Some tell me they're going to go for it. If they go for it, they sure better get it. They are going for it. And he broke the plane. Touchdown. All right, there you have it. Touchdown. Got it over. I never understand teams that had that linebacker literally about 4 feet off of the line of scrimmage. I never understand the teams that put their linebacker 4 feet off the line of scrimmage instead of being between the tackles, defensive tackles, just in case something like that happened. All right, man. Let's see what happens. All right. Let me see. Trevor, Mixon. All right. Let's see if we can hit some more of them tonight. I need 18 more passing yards from Trevor Lawrence. All right. We'll see if we can get it. Why they don't bring extra D linemen? Well, even that play, the D lineman didn't matter. They'll be pushing. It's Trevor reaching over the line. That linebacker need to be right in the middle of him. You try that, you won't. That linebacker should have been right in the middle of them, right at the line of scrimmage, right behind them. Hey, Pup died 3 weeks ago. Name was Marino. I asked him to get us a ring. I made vid with tears in heaven of him. The week later, Tua plays it on TV. Oh, wow. Sorry to hear that, bro. Dang. Tough. TD, who would you prefer to win in the Buffalo versus Chiefs matchup? What would that implicate? I prefer the Chiefs to win. Well, I don't want Buffalo in the playoffs. We got a better chance beating the Chiefs than Buffalo. And Dolphin fans don't have to admit that, but it's the truth. You know how embarrassing it'll be if we were like the second seed, like we talked about on the round table tonight. If we were the second seed and Buffalo was the seventh seed and they beat us in the first round, you ain't win no division. That's as good as losing the division. Having the biggest asterisk division title of all time. And like it would be embarrassing. I don't want Buffalo in the playoffs. I don't want them in the playoffs. I do not want them in the playoffs. I want the Chiefs to win. And if they beat the Chiefs, our last line of defense is the Cowboys. Because if they beat the Cowboys too, they're going to win out into that last game against us. And I'm going to tell you now, I am not picking us in that game. I'm not. Not until we beat them. I can care less. Only way we beat them is if we going into that game and they don't have a shot. They don't have a chance. I ain't taking Buffalo at home. You know, we beat them one time in the last few years. All right, here we go. What we got up? All right, handoff. Oh my gosh, man. The Bengals with a big run for 31 yards. Chase Brown. They already in Jacksonville territory, and they going to need to be. Yeah, we 1-11 versus Buffalo. Dolphin fans need to stop lying to themselves. And the one game we beat them was like this methodical time management game. It was weird. I don't care that it's in Miami. We done lost 5 or 6 games in Miami playing them. Man, throw Chase the ball, man. What y'all doing? And when we beat them, they were unhealthy. Both of their all-pro defensive players were hurt on the back end. Wow, 3rd and 8 coming up. Miami wasn't healthy either. Okay. I'm not sure where you really get that from. Are you talking about Byron Jones? Who else was hurt in the 3rd game of the season or whatever it was? All right, 3rd and 8. Let's see what they do. They tried to set up a screen, incomplete. What will they do? Oh, we got a flag. Ineligible downfield. They're going to decline it. I'm talking about week 4 this year. Oh, I wouldn't talk about week 4 this year. I wasn't worried about that. I'm talking about the last time we beat them. All right, so they'll punt the ball. Oh, he muffed it. Oh, he got it back, though. Boy, that's crazy. All right, see if Jags can add to the lead or they can, keep the ball away. Let's see. First down, no gain. Second down coming. Etienne. Yeah, Etienne ain't getting that 30-something yards. Let's see, break one. TD, what's your opinion on why we suck versus Buffalo? They send pressure up the middle on Tua. They play tight defense in the and they always got help on the back end. That's the essence of our defense. Our offense. So they just take all that away. And if you ain't getting rid of the ball quick and making a decision quick, you're in trouble. Because they bearing down on you with the line. And they good at cutting half of the field off. Get Tua running one way, and now everybody shift that way. He not going to throw across his body. I've never seen Tua really throw across his body because he shouldn't. So it's a good game plan. So oh boy, yeah. You think Bengals season over? I don't think they believe that. That's why they're not playing like that. Because just like you said, T. Rich, if 10 wins or 9 wins can get you in, then technically the Bengals, they can still afford to lose a game or two. So that's why they still feel like they're still in it. Imagine if they won out, then they're in it. Now the odds of them winning out, that's a different story. Matter of fact, let me look at their schedule. I think they playing right, as if their season not over. They got the Colts after this, which is a possible. It's a possible. Vikings, it's possible. Steelers, it's possible. Jags again. Oh no, not Jags again. Chiefs, they ain't happening. Then Browns, it's possible. They got some possible games. So they gotta play it like this. They ain't got the Ravens. All these 6-6 teams still in it. They just gotta, in the last 5, they might have to go 4-1. So we'll see. Do they really have a pool in the stadium? I didn't even know Jacksonville Jaguars had a pool in their stadium and people actually in it during the game, watching the game from in the pool. Oh boy, 3rd and 3, and the Jaguars get a false start. And that's on the center because everybody moved except the center. Is it a pool or hot tub? It's a pool. Yeah, of course they are part of the suites. You got to be an exclusive level. 3rd and 8. Here we go. Oh my gosh. 2, 1. Trevor, delay a game. Third and 13, delay a game. Yeah, maybe with Super Bowl, would you still make videos? Yeah. Maybe. It depends. It depends. I probably would, though. That's my ultimate goal. I just want to win the Super Bowl. I just want to win a Super Bowl. Uh-oh, Trevor going deep. He had him, but he overthrew him. Incomplete. Wow. Well, if the Bengals can't score, it don't matter. The Bengals got to do something. Wow, and the Bengals will get good field position. They catch it, and they're at the 48-yard line of Jacksonville. So good field position already. All right, here we go. Back to the action. Mixing time. Handoff. Mixon fought for 2 yards. All right, here we go. 2nd and 8. Back to pass. In trouble. And incomplete, but we got a flag. Illegal contact on the defense. It's an automatic first down. Now they at the 41-yard line. Ooh, Browning had a receiver going across the middle wide open. You can't miss that. All right, single back. Fakes the toss, rolls out, chase on the crosser. First down, 14 yards. All right, here we go. Next play. Mixing on the screen. And that gets a first down. 10 yards. Here we go. Handoff. Brown's going to lose 3 yards. 2nd and 13 coming up. You got to get in the end zone. Whew. Here we go. 2nd and 13. Throws. Boyd for 10 yards. My bad, Wes. I'll look into it. I might just have to turn it off. If I can. All right, here we go. Trips to the right, one to the left. Oh my gosh. Chase just dropped the easiest pass of his life. Wow, I think they may go for it. Yeah, you go for it. You need touchdowns, man. Here they go. Chase. 1st and goal. Man, this game crazy. They should hand it off to Mixon. He been getting all the touchdowns anyway. Just hand the ball off to Mixon. Let him find the end zone. Ooh, that might have broke the plane. That's close. He going to be right at the goal line. They need to review that. That look like that might be like, oh, man. Like the nose of that ball might have been at hit the plane. But you see where they spot the ball at the 1 when it's literally at the goal line? That's where it's bad. Like, I wouldn't take this. That's pretty good for Browning. Waiting on the, oh my gosh. And the ref is literally. Yeah, I was finna say that's a clear touchdown. Yeah, that's touchdown. It's not confirmed yet, but it should be. That's a TD. It always amazes me every time I see Ted Karras starting for the Bengals and playing good enough. All right, tie ball game. Texan center Mike Dieter. Are you serious? Let me look these up. Let me look up Ted Karras first. Let me see Ted Karras. Let me see how he's done with Cincinnati. He's a 68.1 PFF, which for an old lineman ain't bad at all. Oh my gosh. He's always Miami didn't like him, but he hasn't been as low as he was in Miami, in Cincinnati, and New England. He had 3 better years. Let me look up Mike Dieter. Y'all say this man playing center at Houston. Oh, he's still trash. He's still bad. He's still bad. Ugh. He done played 7 games and only had 1 good one so far this year. Wow. You said Jesse Davis? I miss Jesse Davis. Oh, let me pull Jesse Davis up. San Francisco. Is he in San Francisco? Where is Jesse Davis? Yeah, he a 49er right now, but I don't think he playing. He ain't playing. He ain't played a game this year. He a free agent. No, he ain't a free agent. My bad. Yeah, he ain't played football since Miami. 5 years in Miami, and he ain't played football since. All right, let's see what these Jags can do, man. Let's see what these Jags can do. Whew. All right, here we go. Trevor under center, single back, play action, back to pass, throws, got his guy in the zone, 21 yards. All right, so Trevor Lawrence has given me my yards with the exception of that one. I need 30 more yards for that one, but the other ones, he gave me my yards. So now can I get a 32-yard run from Etienne? Man. If I can just get an Etienne run. Handoff, D. Johnson, no gain. No, I ain't heard nothing about Christian Kirk. He hurt himself in the first play of the game. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. Trips to the right, one to the left. Trevor in the shotgun. Run it. Look like a blitz. Back to pass. They back out of the blitz. Trevor's going to run and get 2 yards. And when there's a flag. Up is on the Bengals. Automatic first down, 5-yard penalty. All right, here we go. Fakes the handoff again. Trevor got a deep crosser. Jones out of bounds at the 23. That's a 25-yard gain. Well, it's heating up. Two to the right, 2 to the left. Trevor in the shotgun, running back on his left hip. False start. Wow. Hey, what happened to Etienne? Is he not playing anymore? Let's say Etienne. He was questionable coming into this game. Gosh, why I ain't pay attention to that, man? He in the game now? Okay. Yeah, I mean, I still need 30-some yards from him. It don't look like that's happening. Calvin Ridley, no game, maybe even lost one. 2nd and 16 coming up. The clock is ticking. All right, Trevor back to pass. He checks down. Gonna get about 5 yards. 3rd and 11 coming up. All right, here we go. 3rd and 11. Trips to the right, 2 to the left. Oh, the ball came out. Oh, Trevor hurt. Oh, boy. He threw his helmet, too. Ooh, got stepped. Oh, stepped on his ankle, leg pulled back. Boy. They better hope this is minor. They better hope that this is minor. Boy, they better hope that is minor. He just tweaked a little something. You better hope it ain't one of those because it don't look good when he threw that helmet. He got up to walk and it went down. Man, the whole AFC picture will be shifted if this man. The whole AFC picture will be shifted. They trying to open the door for Buffalo. They better hope this ain't serious because if it is, and the Bengals really gonna be playing extra hard to finish this game and win. Buffalo ain't going, TD. Man, I'm getting more and more worried as these quarterbacks go down. The reason why I knew Buffalo wasn't going because Bengals, they walking this man to the locker room, man. He ain't even walking on his own. The 2 guys with arms under him. Shh. "48-yard field goal, and he missed it." Now, low key, Trevor Lawrence owed me 4 yards, man. Man. Low key, Trevor Lawrence owed me 4 yards, man. All right, man. Let's see what happened. Tyler Boyd, 7 yards on first down, 2nd and 3. Give me another Chase reception. And ETN, man. All right. At least give me 4 more receptions from Browning, and I'll hit another one. I ain't gonna lie. I done hit like three sleepers in this one game, and I got 3 more that could hit, but Trevor messed one of them up unless he come back. But 2 more that could hit. So I need about 4 more completions from Browning. Y'all don't even know right now. I got one of them with Trevor to get 262 and a half yards, and he got 259, 4 yards short. And if he just get that, $600. $600 if Trevor just come back out that terminal like a superhero and give me my 4 yards and go back. Oh my gosh. Play action. Oh, Browning's gonna run. Oh my gosh. They got Browning out here showing up. Man. Trevor gonna pull a Paul Pierce, and I'm gonna root like crazy for him too. See him coming out that tunnel. That's what I'm talking about, trouble. Go shoot that man up or whatever y'all gotta shoot him with. Come get TD his 4 yards, man. Come get TD his 4 yards. What y'all doing? False start. Uh-oh. The Bengals might blow it. Hey, Browning, you tripping too, though. I need 4 more completions. Don't play with me. I need 4 more completions from you, too. Give me some of these little raggedy check downs. Mixing up the middle. Yeah, they're going to try to. I mean, they shouldn't try to eat clock yet because they can't run it out. Gosh, man, another false start? They might be doing this intentionally. All right, here we go. Oh my gosh, he took a sack. A terrible sack. A terrible sack. 3rd and 22. 3rd and 22. And I think they'll take a shot. But if the Jags play a little prevent, then they might give up a 15-yarder to put them in field goal range. So it's an interesting decision on defense of what you want to do, you know? Okay, they get 8 on that, and it's at the 36. So they'll try a long field goal too. $54-yarder. Ooh, good. 2:28 remaining. Can the Jags backup do something? And this is scary because now the Jags got to settle with a backup. Who's their backup? Who's the Jags backup, y'all? Do y'all know? CJ Beathard? Is he? Y'all think Beathard can get him in field goal range? He's scoring a TD. No, I hope not. It's over. Okay. Oh, boy. CJ fine. I'll be right back, y'all. All right, here we go. I want the Bengals to win for sure, but I also want my money. My money. Give me my money. Come on, man. I need that Trevor Pierce to come out. That Paul Lawrence. Dang, boy, they got CJ Beathard in the game. He about to throw a pick. Let's see if old Betha can do a little cooking. Betha, look at Betha running. Oh, Lord, the game over. Did they say he was down? Oh, they said he was down. Yeah, that's a fumble, but they recovered it. But do they have to bring it back to the spot? And now CJ Beathard grabbing his wrist. Oh my gosh. Oh, you can't make this stuff up, boy. Yeah, it's a 2-minute warning. Man, Trevor cut me short by 4 yards. Man. Trevor Lawrence. Trevor. Ugh. Yeah, it's a fumble, but do they advance it where the recovery was? Or is it the spot of the fumble? Since it fumbled forward. Just curious. I don't know. I know it'd be a different situation than that. Because if you advance it, then you got some more yards. You got like maybe 8-10 more yards. It's at the recovery. Then if it's a fumble, they're going to get a lot more yards. Because it went forward almost 10 yards, it looked like. If I'm the Jags right now in this hurry-up offense, I would actually hand the ball off. If you come back and this is a fumble and you're around the 40, I would hand the ball off, throw them off, and you can get you a nice little 10-yard run to get to the 50. Then you just got to move the ball by 15 yards to 10 yards to try to get in field goal range. Yeah, but you got 2 minutes. It don't matter. You got one timeout. If you come out and it's at the 40 and you run the ball, the clock can keep ticking. You can run your next play before a minute and a half. Wow, never had a game-winning drive in his career. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Beathard, back to pass. Throws it deep. Incomplete. 3rd and 1. Guess you should have handed it off anyway to get the first down. All right, 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Back to pass. He got a little check down. That's a first down and more. See, they at the 48, close to midfield. Now you just got to do a few little dink and dunks. Just keep moving the ball forward. I ain't gonna lie, I just kind of want overtime because I'm trying to see if Trevor can come back. Man, 4 yards for $600. Trevor. Oh my gosh. Travis Etienne all the way to the 28-yard line. That's a 19-yard gain right there. I wish it was rushing yards. That's what I need. Because that's another ticket I could hit with Etienne. So now we got Jacksonville potentially winning or even going to overtime at this point. Unless he throw a pick. Look at all that cushion. I would throw a screen. Quick check down. 8 more yards at the 20-yard line. 2nd and 2. CJ cooking, but you never know. Guys like him will turn that ball over. He's going to try to run back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down. And this is where the Bengals need to use a timeout. Nope, the Jags do. Why would the Jags use I guess. Yeah, he did already miss a field goal. That is correct. Something to consider. Knowing them, he'll miss another one. Beathard's going to run. Ooh, sacked. Oh, they ain't got no timeouts. Why would Cincinnati call a timeout? I get it. Never mind. That's a smart timeout. At the end of the day, they going to have to make a field goal anyway. 28 seconds is plenty time to switch out the kick team. So call your timeout so that you would at least have 25 seconds to see if you can get 2 or 3 nice strikes and get in field goal range. He had the left hash. He might miss. He might miss. At this point, I don't even care. I hope that bum miss. Give me my first seed. That bum made it. 31-31. All right, Browning. It's time for you to have a moment of your life. You have and Browning is balling tonight. This man 26 of 30. And when you look at it, what man, 26 of 30, that got to be over 80%, right? 26 of 30 is 87% completion, 315 yards. And what he got 2 touchdowns, 1 passing and 1 rushing, if I'm not mistaken. And Mixon got 2 more. Yeah, Browning 8 tonight. Browning had a I guess for him, you could say career day because he ain't had no games. Imagine if he throws a pick 6, man. And ruin it all. Y'all hit the like button, man. All right, Browning, let's go, man. Give me 3 completions. Give me 3 completions, and then I hit another one of my tickets. I need 29 completions, and he got 26. And come on, Trevor Lawrence. Get it right, man. Get out here. Get out here, man. All right, first down. Handoff. Uh-oh. Oh, Mixon. Oh, call a timeout since you got one. Now you can take a few shots. Now 2 little passes to the sideline. Oh, 2 passes. I need 3. I ain't going to get the completions. Now I want overtime because this bum ain't throwing the ball. All right, here we go. 20 seconds. Back to pass. Oh, my gosh. Mixon catches it and gets out of bounds. But why would they even throw the ball in the middle of the field? Like, why would that even be a route at this point? That could have ended the game right there if he would have got tackled. All right, here we go. Oh, my gosh, man. And the clock gonna tick. We got overtime, y'all. I got another completion, though. So one more completion. Man, Bengals, y'all better get the ball first. I ain't got time for no shady touchdown by the Jags. Bengals better get that ball first. And Trevor, man, just come give me my 4 yards and go back in the locker room. Oh my gosh, man. If the Jags lose, the AFC South roundtable going to be crazy tomorrow. Jags got the ball first. Can they score a touchdown? CJ Beathard, another crack at it. AFC South could have 3 teams in the playoffs. They just got to win. They got to keep winning. Jags had already built the cushion, so Would you say Austin Jackson is the second most important re-sign behind Connor, or how would you put in order most important re-signs next year? That's a great question, man. Austin Jackson is becoming very important because you ain't gonna have no tackles. Armstead maybe got one more year, but you ain't got no tackles of the future. So you gotta sign Armstead, and they didn't pick up his 5th-year option. So, can they get a good deal for him, as he continues to play well? But a lot of it also is system-based, getting rid of the ball quick. So I don't know how this is gonna work out. Our salary situation is just it's very interesting. All right, we got a touchback to start. 1st and 10 from the 25. Here's Jacksonville. Here we go. One-yard gain, maybe. 2nd and 9 coming up. All right, here we go. Back to pass. Back to the flat. Etienne. 2.5, maybe 3-yard gain. 3rd and 6 coming up. Here we go. This is a critical 3rd down. Two to the left, 2 to the right. Shotgun. Running back on the left hip. Takes the snap. Back to pass. Throws the quick out. 1st down. Out of bounds. Terrible zone coverage. 1st and 10. All right, 1st and 10. Toss to Etienne. Oh, Lord. That's a 13-yard run. They in the Cincinnati 48. Here we go. Two to the left, 1 to the right, single back. Oh, -4 yards. They sent the corner blitz on it. 2nd and 14. That can be tough right there. Here we go. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Back to pass. Oh, that's a catch. It's low, but 7 yards to Zay Jones. 3rd and 7. This is it right here. Two to the left, trips to the right. Empty backfield. Now they bring the running back, Johnson. This is it. Under pressure. Throws deep for it all. Oh my gosh, he caught it. But there's a flag. And it's in the backfield. It's probably going to be offensive holding, and it is. Wow. Oh, bring it back. Thank you. Thank you. The lady on TV. That we wouldn't. 3rd and 17. They might take another shot. Man, that would have been massive if they would have got that conversion. That would have been game. 3rd and 17. Here we go. Trips to the right, one to the left. Screen pass. He's running backwards. -4 yards. They going to punt the ball. Cincinnati back at it. Man, just give me one completion, Browning, and let me get this little 300 since Trevor want to play around. Just one completion. Well, I be hitting on my sleepers, man. Anybody watching right now be playing on sleeper? Let me know. And do you be hitting? Matter of fact, let me put this up just in case somebody want to get sleeper. Download the app. It's out of bounds. Download the app. Use my code TDFINS to match your first deposit. All right, Browning, I need you to win. I just hit. Dukins, you just hit on your sleeper. I need one more completion from Browning right here, and that's 300. And dang, if Trevor Lawrence would just gave me my 4 yards, I would have had 600. But I already hit on one with Trevor Lawrence, and it's in Chase. That's when the odds were lower. Man, Mixon, you better not run for no touchdown. You better throw that ball, Browning. You better get me a completion. Stop playing with me, man. What's wrong with y'all? Stop playing with me like this. Throw the freaking ball one time. Just once. And it'd be nice if you throw it to Chase, because then I got even more of a chance. He throws. He got it. And it's Chase. Let's go. I got my 300. And Chase just got his 10th reception. Bam. So I won 300 and I won a 110 one. And one more I can win. The last one I can win, unless Trevor come back out. But the last one I can win is Travis Etienne, 64 rushing yards. And right now he got 45. So I need 19 rushing yards from Etienne. So now I want Browning to turn the ball over. Eating, man. Let's eat. Play action. Get that bump. I want my Etienne yards, man. All right. 2nd and 10 coming up. I want my Etienne yards. Etienne. And please give us the number 1 seed. I want the number 1 seed. Come on. I'm conflicted. Oh, man. So I hit that one. So I got 2 more open, right? One of them, if Trevor Lawrence give me 4 yards. and the other one 19 yards from Etienne. So I got 2 of them I can win, but Trevor obviously done. So not that one. The only one I can win now is Etienne, 19 more yards. And I don't think he even going to do that. Here we go. Browning. Oh, screen. And they blow it up. So 3rd and 9 coming up, or 3rd and 10. Hand the ball off to ETN. No, man, I don't want Jacksonville to win, no, man. They got me conflicted out here, man, but it's cash. Nah, I sacrifice this cash to be number 1. As long as we hold on to it. Man. Here we go. 3rd and 10. This is a critical 3rd down because they can get in field goal range, they win the game. Throws. I got him. Higgins, 1st down. They are at the 42. All right, 7, 8, 9 more yards. I mean, like, man, all he needs is really 5 more yards, and they in field goal range. Screw that Etienne stuff. I want number 1 seed. Let's go. Come on, Bengals. I don't want enough money for the night. Handoff. 1 yard for Brown. 2nd and 9 coming up. Yeah, I know the scoreboard washed out. I ain't worried about that scoreboard. I'm shutting everything down. About to go to bed. Brown and I here eating tonight. Man. Come on, man. I just want 5 yards. Chase screen. Chase. Good stiff arm. Ooh, yep. 3rd and 2. Yep. That's it. 34-yard line. That's field goal range, baby. That's field goal range, baby. Just don't take a loss. Hey, challenge that. He get another yard if you challenge it. Oh my God. I don't even know if I would run right here. Cause if I'm the Jags, I'm sending an all-out 0 blitz and man-to-man right here. Because you get them back 4 more yards, then they in trouble. Yeah, that's out of bounds. Barely. This is wild, man. Who would have thought the Bengals would have been putting up this kind of fight and might win? Hey. The backup balling tonight. The Bengals in field goal range in overtime. And it's 3rd and 2, and they might have a chance to win it. I know. Yeah, they'll call out. They called it on the field. You got to go with the judge's eye when you can't tell, but it looked like it barely was out, like almost like it could have been in at the right angle, but you got to stay with the call on the field. I think they'll keep him out at the 2. 2 yards short. Dang, what's taking them so long? Oh, they did. They got him staying inbounds, but saying he's 4 inches short. So they need to just push a little quarterback sneak up the middle. Yeah, they'll get this first down, though. And they already in field goal range, so. Handoff. First down. Let's see. All right, that time it's a no gain, second down. This is where you want to eat the clock just in case you miss. You could at least get a tie. You don't want to give them no time. 2-minute warning. Holding call coming. False start. Man, he better make this field goal when they kick it. Okay, Mixon gets 2 yards, 3rd and 10. Here we go. 3rd and 8. Handoff. They lose a yard. And now they're going to be off of the right hash mark. So 4th and 9, timeout. He better make this field goal, man. He better not blow this. We finna be number 1, baby. We going to the Super Bowl. Yes! Right down the middle. Got him! Let's eat. What the flag for? It's on the Jags. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, man, I'm looking at Trevor Lawrence being helped to the locker room. That's sad. This might be worse than an ankle injury. The way he walk in, come on, man. This might be worse than just a regular little ankle injury, y'all. Wow. Woo! Hey, ladies and gentlemen, the Dolphins going to the Super Bowl, baby. First round bye. We ain't losing another game. We ain't losing another game. We ain't losing another game. And y'all know what time it is, baby. Y'all know what time it is.
Got another W. The haters, they don't like to lose. No. We got another W. Haters gon' hate.
Hey, we got another W today. The haters didn't get their way, but that's okay. No matter what,
We know that they can't stay away. Since they gon' stick around, we should just call them bae. Okay, we forward tough and y'all soft as play. No, we ain't tryna boast, just tryna show up every game. No rest, just work, we in the dirt, getting it every play. We bring that war with no delay. I suggest you pray. Amen.
We got another W.
Yeah.
The haters, they don't like to lose.
No.
We got another W. The haters, they don't like to lose.
The Dolphins are the real deal, like Holyfield. When we on the field, we got all the skills to pay all the bills. When these haters fake, we stay trill. They speed bumps and we climb the hills. This D is crazy, they gon' need a pill. But drugs kill and it's bad deals. Here's advice, get your first thought and think twice. You wanna pay the price that'll cost your life. Don't take the chance, don't roll the dice. We big dogs with a large bite. We pythons, y'all small mice. We getting Super Bowls, that's foresight. No stopping us, we got a green light. We heating up, check Fahrenheit. We bout to blow like dynamite. Boom.
We got another W.
Yeah.
The haters, they don't like to lose.
No.
We got another W. The haters, they don't like to lose. We got another W. The haters, they don't like to lose.
No.
We got another W. The haters, they don't like to lose.
Everybody saying we at least a few years away before. No plan, might just show you there's another way. We're bringing the talent in the building each and every way. Drafted or undrafted, free agency gon' make a play. Finally got the organization back to seeing better days, but we were such a disgrace, a constant state of team decay. They gotta move forward, cause behind us is Adam Gates. Flores headed to the
I'm ahead of it, y'all. We'll get
Super Bowl
the version.
Let's go.
We got another W. The haters, they don't like to lose. We got another W. The haters, they don't like to lose.
On Apple Music.
Got another W.
And it's also on YouTube.
The haters, they don't like to lose. We got another W. The haters, they don't like to lose.
We got another W. The haters, they don't like to lose. No. We got another W. TV fans. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we got another W. The Miami Dolphins are the number 1 seed in the NFL on week 13 going into week 14. All right, I'm going to stop right there. I ain't going to say nothing. We're the best team in the AFC. We got a first round bye as of right now. I don't care what them haters got to say. We got a first round bye. This is beautiful. We own the AFC. Hey, y'all check out the AFC South Roundtable tomorrow. I'll be hosting it. That's going to be a wild show. Because now Jacksonville done lost and gave the Texans and the Colts a chance to win the division. And they all got to play each other. The AFC South Roundtable is going to be wild tomorrow. So y'all come through and check that out. Man. Oh, my gosh. Can y'all believe this? It's like everything is, the dice are rolling. Like everything's happening right for us. Everything. It's just happening right for us, man. And it's beautiful. This is how it's supposed to be, man. But we got to maintain. We got to keep this. We cannot blow this, Miami Dolphins. Do not blow this opportunity, man. Let's go.
Hey, 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 hey. It's the new anthem for the new era. Fins up. Throw them fins up. Throw them fins up. Hit. Throw them fins up. Throw them fins up. Hit. Throw them fins up. Throw them fins up. Hit. It's the new era and we back up in the mix. Throw them fins up. Throw them fins up. Hit. Throw them fins up. Throw them fins up. Hit. Throw them fins up. Throw them fins up. Hit. It's the new era and we back up in the mix.
the come up. We've been reppin', staying consistent. This the come up. Now the world gotta feel it. Reppin' so loud, whole world gotta hear it. A new era. Dolphins on the clizzard. Tick, tick, tizzard. Till we reach the tizzard. This a never stizzard. Reppin' till we drizzard. So low D, I be reppin' with this hip hop. Throw them fins up. Throw them fins up. Hit. Throw them fins up. Throw them fins up. Hit. Throw them fins up. Throw them fins up. Hit.
It's the new era and we back up in the mix.
Throw them fins up. Throw them fins up. Hit. Throw them fins up. Throw them fins up. Hit. Throw them fins up. Throw them fins up. Hit.
It's the new era and we back up in the mix.
It's the new era and we back up in the mix. Ain't no more relying on fits. It's time for Tua to get us lit. That's why we got Waddle at 6 and Jalen Phillips is a brick at 36. We got Javon Hollins, Madden hit stick. Eichenberg protecting hips. 2 whole years and he ain't slipped. Run along, he got that gritter, triple threat, he so legit. Garner Coleman, Jared Dukes, the 7th round was such a gift. That's why we toast, that's why we sip, that's why we reppin' MSM. Miami sports music, don't confuse it, don't abuse it. Unless you want a new contusion, real talk, ain't no illusion. Solo D started a movement, MSM the institution. TD fins the contribution, yeah we started a new unit. Throw them fins up, throw them fins up, hit, throw them fins up, throw them fins up, hit, throw them fins up, throw them fins up, hit.
It's the new era and we back up in the mix.
Throw them fins up, throw them fins up, hit, throw them fins up, throw them fins up, hit, throw them fins up, throw them fins up, hit.
It's the new era and we back up in the mix.
MIAMIDOLPHINs. Where do I begin? I've been rapping since a kid. If you rapping, then we kin.
TWA, if you reppin' then we kin.
Welcome to Percival. We asking what would Shula do? He would take the narrative and spin it like a hula hoop. He say let it coach me Daniels. Flow gon' do his thing and he gon' bring Tua in and Tua come and change the game. Watch the squad ball out. Got the fans all excited, coolers out, grills on. Got the tailgate ignited. It's the Alcohol Society. They know we stay united. DWA, we be down and start a riot. Throw them fins up, throw them fins up, hit, throw them fins up, throw them fins up, hit, throw them fins up, throw them fins up, hit.
It's the new era and we back up in the mix.
Throw them fins up, throw them fins up, hit, throw them fins up, throw them fins up, hit, throw them fins up, throw them fins up, hit.
It's the new era and we back up in the mix.
Who that?
So low, so low, so low D.
Who? So low,
So low, so low D.
yeah. ATD Fin. They know it's coming. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, man. Ooh, we in the club right now. We about to play all the hits. Oh man. Hey, listen, man. Thank y'all for tuning in tonight. We the number 1 team in the AFC. We the best team in the AFC. Listen, man. It's a beautiful feeling. We got to maintain as Dolphins. You know, we got to do our job to hold on to our top spot. This is wild. This is crazy, but this is what I'm talking about, baby. This is what it's about. This is what it's supposed to be. We're the number 1 squad, man. Dang. And we got 2 bum teams coming up. We about to get to 11 while everybody winning and losing and bumming it up. Oh, it's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. Let's maintain Miami. Let's maintain, man. All right, man. I'm finna get up out of here. You know, Hard Knocks came out or is tomorrow? Somebody put it in the chat just now. Said Hard Knocks. Did it come out or is that tomorrow? I just don't remember. I think it's tomorrow, right? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Y'all will tell me in a second. Tomorrow. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. All right, y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Please hit that like button on our way out of here, man. Hey, thanks for hanging out with me tonight. It was a great party and it was a great game, man. That was pretty dope, man. For those saying thank you to me, no, thank you to yourselves, man, for making this a little party tonight, man. Thank y'all for being patient with me as well. Fins up, no matter what. Y'all take care, get y'all some rest, and I will see y'all tomorrow. And again, make sure you come to the AFC South Roundtable at about what time is that again? 7 o'clock, I think. The AFC South Roundtable. Make sure you come tomorrow night. they really gonna be lit because the Jags just lost. Now the Texans and the Colts got division life. We'll see. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all soon. Peace. I am out. Man, number one.